Everyone is doing fantastic. Just going to do a double check to make sure that I'm all live. We are into the month of March. That's going to bring up my windows here and make sure everything's loading here. Let's see here. Looks like I am live on both. Let's just do a quick audio check here. Yep, seems to be working. Volume's working. Perfect. So everybody, welcome to the second joint live stream. So welcome to those that are watching me on the YouTube Shorts lives selection, and also welcome aboard to, of course, all my regular subscribers on the horizontal live stream. If you're interested, you can check out my channel. You can check out horizontal or vertical. This will be my new format going forward. So hopefully everybody likes it. I've posted on the community page my new streaming schedule. Thank you everybody for the donations for Extra Life. I'm going to dial that back for the month of March as I had promised. So we'll have 2 live streams during the month of March, and then the rest of the streams will be just regular live streams in the horizontal and vertical format, so people can check it out and join me. So should be pretty awesome. Um, we'll be on PV Canyon Crossing today as soon as I can get the map up. Looks like we're at 90%. Turn down the volume here. Got quite a few things to do. We need to spray our lavender field. So that'll be the primary thing to do. And I just pop up the chat so I can keep an eye on everything. Hello, Michael. Welcome aboard. 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius in Texas. Wowzers. Yeah, it's getting pretty warm for you guys down there in Texas. That's for sure. Also heard you guys are getting some wild brush fires. Hopefully you guys are okay. Also a shout out to California. Hopefully you guys are doing all right with your winter crazy blizzard blast that you guys have received. And you're staying warm. Here I cannot complain. I'm in British Columbia, Canada, in case anyone is not aware of where I'm from. And it's a beautiful sunny day. Lost 2 towns because of the brush fires. Yep. They're definitely something that you definitely don't want to play with. You want to be prepared for. We've experienced that up in Canada. We're all too familiar, both in British Columbia and in Canada. We've seen, or I mean, in Alberta as well, we have seen disasters with regards to fire, floods as well. Yep, Mother Nature is definitely not kind. He's definitely not happy. As the saying goes. But hopefully we can all get together and try to do our best to support one another in these times. I need to bring up my Logitech. Keep on forgetting to bring that up. Cotton season. Happiness, it snows like cotton from the flowers. Yep. So it's time to harvest cotton, huh? Yeah, I think you definitely want it to be very dry to do that. because wet cotton probably is not a good thing. There we go. Let's see if we have, yep, we have interaction. Woohoo! Yeah, I think cotton harvesting is pretty interesting. It's a fascinating crop. They have different equipment for doing that. Without cotton, well, we probably wouldn't have the fabric that we have. So very important. Alright. That's where we get all our textiles from. Everything that we need. Socks, cotton socks. Very important. Oh. Hopefully you guys will have a very good crop for cotton this year. What else do you grow in Texas other than cotton? Probably sugarcane. Sugarcane? I know Florida does, I think, sugarcane, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. Definitely cattle industry for sure in Texas. I know that much. What else? You got wheat and barley in Texas? I imagine that too. Well, they have a very good long growing season for that. That's what I would think. Get all this lumber moved. I'm not sure how much logging I will get done today, but we'll see. I definitely need to get the spraying done. It's a necessity for the lavender crop. Into the month of April in game as well. Not too shabby. These prefabs over. There we go. I think this takes care of the last piece that I have to move. Oh wait, there is some resin over here. Oh, Drop that one. There we go. I want to make a turn here. And perfect. Alright. Oh, we'll just go over and get into our sprayer. Looks like this is all filled up. I'll line this up. Oh. I like the sound of this Massey Ferguson. Depth of steering I don't need on, but I do need to get the 90 degrees turned on. Detect width. And we're just going to line up our guides here. It's like it's trying to grow wheat or something. It just hasn't rendered in. That's why the screen looks like it does. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, let's just make sure all our audio is working fine here. This one is the... Put that up there. Make sure that we have audio over here. Yep, I do have audio. I'm still getting used to running 2 streams at the same time. It's a little tricky, to say the least. This is probably my second attempt at this. Okay, I'm spraying. So hopefully this month I'll be able to perfect it a bit more. I will make the vertical live stream look a bit better. I just basically got my logo and my screen capture showing pretty much. We'll see if I can put some sort of layout on that. Vertical live streaming is a little trickier because you can't show a lot of features on that. So, but there's some things that I can probably do. I'll figure that out. Get into learning how to do, I guess, what you would call vertical layouts. I don't normally do a lot of short content, so it's kind of new to me. But I'm a little bit more intrigued now by the concept. Especially considering I can generate content from my PC now, so which will be interesting. I do have a few short videos that I've done through the mobile app. But the challenge is accepted. It trains you to be a little bit more creative and more effective at presenting content, which I think is kind of cool. Well, hello Juan. Welcome, Mr. Lurker. This is my second stream for trying out vertical content. Well, I guess vertical and horizontal at the same time. It's a little tricky because there's a lot more that I have to manage. I have to make sure that the audio is working for both live streams, and I also have to monitor 2 chats at the same time, which is interesting. Coming out with a pristine layout for vertical will be interesting. So I'll have to look at how best to present my information. This is all running through OBS. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm using Prism Studios, is what I'm using. But same thing. Both are being run through OBS or a studio software. I'll put it that way. It's easier to describe it that way. Oh, and I'm using 2 different Steam keys, or streaming keys through YouTube. So one for vertical feeds and one for horizontal feeds. That's why I'm able to present live stream 2 times on my channel. So yeah. So I think that's exactly something that you were trying to do horizontally. You can set up separate keys, essentially. So it's all there. You just have to make one key for vertical and one for horizontal. Or you could have 2 horizontals running if you want, or 2 verticals if you want. It's entirely up to you, as long as you've got a separate key to present it. So yeah, like for you guys, for instance, you guys could actually be running 2 vertical live streams if you wanted to, or I mean 2 horizontal live streams if you wanted to. I think the only challenges that you and Jess have is the bandwidth. But as an example, she could probably, if you wanted to, you could probably have James, yourself, and Jess all running live streams at the same time. I think between you and Jess, you would probably choose one person to do a vertical because you'd be using up less bandwidth, and then the other person would be doing a horizontal live stream, and that chews up more bandwidth. And then James, he doesn't live in the same house as you, so he can use his internet and choose to do vertical or horizontal. So you could probably be live streaming 3 times, 3 people at the same time from your channel. You just have to set up 3 different keys, essentially. So you guys got more people, so so you have a lot more flexibility to do different things or be more creative, is what I'm trying to get at. Whereas it's just me, right? So for my setup, I have to do, yeah, bandwidth might be tricky. Yep, for sure. All right, I think I'm done spraying. Let's see if this is folding up. So this is my lavender field, folks, in case anyone's wondering. So I just sprayed it for pesticide. We're just gonna drive back to the farm. I'm going to just take the southern pass, so I think it'll be shorter. I think I'm going the right way, I hope. This is our bridge. So we'll need quite a bit of concrete, wood beams, planks, and nails. Metal to be put in there. We're storing some items over here. This should get us at least started. So we're just storing it there temporarily till we get all of the ingredients, and then we can put it in. Nails and metal was quite easy, I guess. The other items are going to be a little bit more challenging, I think. The concrete is what's really slow, I'll be honest. Oh well. Have to see how it goes. I don't have any news on PV Canyon Crossing. There might be some new updates for it, but I haven't been following social media very much on that. So I don't really have anything to share at this time. I imagine there's probably been an update 21 that has been released. I usually find that information on the PV Canyon Crossing Facebook page, and that information gets posted over there. Well, it's not me. Welcome over to the vertical live stream. A, B, C, D, E. Got nearly the whole alphabet over there. So anyone that's watching my content at this time that is a content creator should definitely look into vertical live streaming. The algorithm works differently. It opens your streaming capabilities up to an entirely different search algorithm. I probably get about double the views compared to my horizontals. So because simply I'm tapping into a different search mechanism. So definitely check it out. There's a lot of content online that shows you how to set it up within OBS or Prism Studios, whichever you're using. I don't know of anyone else doing vertical live streams quite like I have. I know that there is a iFarmer who has tried vertical streaming, but not joint horizontal and vertical streaming. I think I'm probably the only one at this time that is doing farm sim content vertical and horizontal at the same time. So, but it's definitely worthwhile. It will get you into the shorts feeds. You'll expand probably your audience a bit, get new people, that sort of thing. Welcome back, Michael. Watch time can grow because it gets kicked right into as a horizontal live stream. So it goes into the live content on your channel. So people can show up and watch it later. Myself, I'm using it predominantly as a way to get my face out there a little bit more. If I can get more views, that's all I really care about. If I get, for instance, more long-term viewership, that's okay as well. So the idea is to get your face out there a lot more. I double my views through shorts, I think, pretty much. And that has been from everyone else that I've watched that does the vertical horizontal live streaming, professional content creators that teach people how to do content creation. Hands down, they've all indicated that they've gotten double the viewership by doing this. So they get more traffic seeing their channel, and a much broader audience. Yep. So I may not necessarily get a lot of retention, but it gives me another way to get my content into the algorithm. So I'm expanding my algorithm searches. So I have my standard horizontal live feed, and I also have my vertical feeds now too. So all of that goes through. So I'm not really losing any traction because I still have all of my subscribers being taken care of through my horizontal live feed, right? Because there's probably a good chunk of people that are on my horizontal feeds that prefer to watch on TV or PC and not so much on the cell phone. And then my vertical content is just to expand my brand to people that are on vertical. Yep, for sure. YouTube has gone on the record that they intend to expand and provide more tools for vertical live streaming. I mean, it's been around for the longest while, but for the most part, you've had to do a lot of setup. So I imagine we'll probably see more vertical functions added in the future. They kind of want to expand the shorts algorithm, get more people doing more short content, or format to short content, I guess. What I would really like is something that can auto adjust the aspect ratio, because I do have to set up two scenes, one for vertical, one for horizontal. So it would be kind of nice to have the ability to have aspect ratio automatic adjustments. There's a few other little things that I would like to see in the future, if this is the, you know, the route that YouTube wants to take. So right now it's like I said, it's kind of like pioneering it a little bit. I figure I might as well jump in and try it out. Alright, we're gonna park this tractor here. There we go. If you are limited on bandwidth, I recommend keeping your vertical live streams as basic as possible. So limit the amount of assets that you or what sources that you have showing up on your vertical live stream. like mine is right now is as basic as you can get. So I've just basically got my logo showing, and I've got uh, a source set up for my gameplay, and then I have my microphone, of course. But as you add more into that feed, like music or video, that's going to chop up more bandwidth. So just keep that in mind. So maybe you may not be able to have like a lot of audio or video playing through your live stream. So you can kind of choose how you want to set it up, essentially. Right now I'm going as basic as possible. I don't have any like music playing in the background. I don't have any fancy stuff going on in my vertical. And that reduces the amount of bandwidth that I'm using. But if I was to add like music, then that would chew up more bandwidth most likely. If I added any more visual moving content in there, like my horizontal live stream, I've got, what do I have going on that one? I have the border that basically is green. BRB 12% phone battery. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you better get that charged. So those are probably my pro tips to getting started if you've got like a limitation on how much bandwidth you've got available. Because every source that you add will most likely eat up more bandwidth, right? I think I need to move some stuff around here. Let's see. Let's jump over here. I think this tractor is free. I'm gonna grab a flat deck. I don't know where my flat decks are. Oh, they're over here. Other adjustments that you can make too is like the way you're streaming. So I'm streaming at ultra high definition, but maybe you're a 4K streamer and you don't really have enough bandwidth to do the two. Well, maybe dock it down to ultra high def, right? Because ultra high def is a pretty good quality. So it's just a matter of just managing your particular resources. I'm looking for my flat deck right now. I don't know where it is. I think I have a flat deck somewhere over here. Or not. Nope. And we'll just go along my new little path that I painted. I think I have a flat deck right here. Here it is. I'll probably grab this one over here because it's already available. And it's in the way, so. I want to just move the preserves. I planted this tree on the last stream, so it looks nice. I like it. This area will get landscaped in the future, looking a little bit better, I think. I'm gonna back up here. There's no collisions in here, by the way. You can actually drive through here. I'll just head this way. So I'm kind of putting an asphalt pad on that, in case anyone's wondering. To clear out, I think, whatever we have over here. It must be full. I'm just gonna empty this out here. And we got more spawns. There we go. We have a lot of concrete that's shown up, which is good. So all of these materials are required for building bridges. By far the concrete factory is probably the slowest. This trailer is full. Not sure if I can get that concrete on here. Yep, I did. There we go. I'll just leave this right here. Let's just take a look at what else we need to do. Electricity, I guess we need a lot of straw moved. Composter is slowly chopping away here. So that's good. Firewood, gold. These are all filled up, so that's good to go. Electricity, government, support. there's a lot of wood too as well being produced, so we'll have to put compost in here, and we'll need pallets moved into here, lime and herbicide. There's a lot of stuff. We still have glass. We're out of pallets there. Pallets are, we're gonna need a lot of pallets, I think. Pallets are being produced, so that's good. And we still have a lot of preserves, so we're slowly dwindling down on our crops. 30,000 carrots and 53,000 parsnips. So we're not doing too bad. We're out of red beets. So we'll have to wait till we harvest again. Fertilizer production, we'll need to put compost in there. Looks like you can just put compost in and make fertilizer. Seed production. There you go. Gold bars. I think we're out of gold. I should double check. I'm using only one smelter for gold at the moment. Simply because it's just easier to manage. So we do have some gold here. Drive this way. There. That'll start making more gold. I think I got one right here. That did not go in. Shame. Just spin around here. I've got one small jar. There, that's in. Let's just take a look at our straw factory. Yeah, these are not, they're in the storing processing. Let's just change output to spawning. And that should do it. And I think we'll probably just grab some more straw. Hay. So we are actually depleting a lot of straw. So we're down to 364 bales. So that is good. Just gonna take a few of these over. This is the fuel factory. This will take bales. I think it will probably take a few more over there. There we go. Oh. So with the vertical live streams, it just basically puts me into a different search function, as I understood it, because I have compared the data. So also my vertical streams actually hit also the same search algorithms that horizontal will. But what makes them more special is that not only are they hitting what horizontal live streams hit, they also hit the shorts feeds, essentially, is what it does. So with doing verticals, I am getting the same promotional ability that I would get from a horizontal, but I'm also getting it for, in addition to two different features from shorts. There's two different feeds. There's the short feeds and there's the short searches, apparently, is basically how it works. So, and then the reason why I'm doing also horizontal is because I do have a good number of my community that wants to probably watch on their TV. So I still want to provide content to them, is essentially the difference why I'm doing dual streaming. I figure if I went 100% over to shorts, I probably would lose some people from my channel. That just is a given. Especially considering I built my entire channel on basically horizontal content. For the time being, I have to use two streaming keys, but if YouTube is invested in going through shorts content, I'm hoping that they'll figure out a way that I can use one streaming key and that my content will get formatted for both short and horizontal feeds. But because this is all brand new, everything is separated right now, right? But if there's more people like myself that adopt this type of streaming, then they'll invest more into it, is what I think is what will happen. And it makes sense because there are a lot of people that watch content on their cell phone. Even myself, I will watch content on my cell phone. The only time that I watch content on any other form is basically when I'm at home. And I don't carry my TV with me everywhere I go. I don't carry my cell phone everywhere I go. So myself, I watch a lot of live streams on my phone on my lunch breaks, or on my, breaks in general at work. If I'm out and about, maybe you're out with friends and stuff like that, dollars to donuts, and most of the people that I hang out with in real life, like if I go to a restaurant, I would have to say probably amongst my friends groups, you can see us take our cell phones out probably about maybe 10 times in an outing. So, so, and we're generally either checking social media, and some of us are usually checking live feeds. So for video content. So cell phone use and mobile use is probably a lot higher than maybe a TV or a PC. For younger audiences, there's probably a lot more people that are younger, in their teens or early 20s that probably use the cell phone a lot more. They may not actually have maybe a computer or a TV to watch this kind of content. It's just more practical to have a cell phone because it's a miniature computer. And there are a lot of people that are of the younger age bracket that do watch more live stream content than TV, as an example. So I know my generation, we grew up on TV. And then as I exited out into my 20s, new generation of during my 20s were growing up on console and computer. And then once I hit my 30s, everything switched over to mobile devices like tablets and cell phones. And now I've noticed that usually a lot of youth basically just watch YouTube content. What comes next, I honestly don't know. Um, Maybe more augmented reality devices, more VR devices will be the next phase, I think, in how everything will go. I watch that too very carefully because content will be going over to VR more and augmented reality. And when that happens, which it's already happening, it's not a matter of when, but essentially when it becomes more of a primary focus, I'll have to figure out how to get my content, my YouTube content into VR. Or augmented reality. Probably augmented reality. take the rest of the straw over to the straw hat factory over here. Myself, I just try to keep up to date on everything. It's not easy. Most of the time, I usually get most of my information from watching different channels that teach you how to do content creation. There's a lot of people that live stream just like what I'm doing, and all they do is they just teach you the fundamentals and advanced methods of how to live stream. Everything from thumbnail creation to using different tools to better your live streams. Essentially, they started themselves out just like what I do, just live streaming game content, and then they eventually changed their channels over to content creation education, and on more of an educational platform. Is that last bale gonna go in there or no? I don't think it is. Nope, it's full. I'm gonna put this into this storage over here, and then I'm going to take this trailer back over to the other side of the field, because that way I have a flat deck over there. I think I'm gonna just park this way over here if I'm not mistaken. There we go. What do I need to do next? I think we're gonna do some terrafarming. So my last batch was of terrafarming was dirt, so I'm going to do stones, and that will allow me to increase lime production and other components that use stone. So we'll just get over here and into the bulldozer. This bulldozer has a lot of let's see here. I think I have to change my output. Yeah, stone materials is fine. Just start doing what we gotta do here. I forget how to turn this stuff on again. I really need to get a note. Let's just spawn. out of space for some reason. I'll have to figure out why this isn't working. Change output. Distributing, storing. I'll have to figure out why that's not working. I'll be back to terrafarming in a moment, folks. The straw factory is not pumping out pallets for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Let's do that. Let's see. Fertilizer, what type of weeding? Fields 2 and 5 and 40. See, spawn. Very odd. Well, I'll have to figure that out after stream, I guess. Why it's not kicking it out. I might have to re-add maybe the mod. Or delete the mod and re-add it and see if that fixes it. Okay, we're gonna go back to this here. There we go. Yeah, let's see if I can. I need to figure out how to get this going again because I keep on forgetting the keybinds. Let's go down here. Crane, placeables, camera, game, vehicle, gearbox, Terrafarm, where are you? Y and B. Oh, I should probably just do a quick screen capture. There, that'll help. Alright, so to enable is 0. That's not exactly working. Let's try. I'd have to hit Y. Oh, I need to enable it. I think it's now working. Oh, there we go. And then we need to switch to Y. There we go. And then we need to switch to B. Flatten this out. Let's see. Alright, how do I get into... There we go. Terraform. We have to switch this to stone. that's all good. Clear material. Removes material around terrain deformations. I'm gonna switch that off. Now we're getting some stone, I think. Yeah. And it's terrafarming now. Good job. So I'm using the vehicle control add-on to keep me straight, because as the weight builds up on the front, it can skew your driving if you try to do it with your steering column or keyboard or mouse. So this is just a more effective way of doing it, I find. We turn it off, then we back up. I recommend doing a slight overlap, so you can use these tracks here to show. So just slight overlap. And then maybe I'll decrease my cruise control to maybe 4. Start painting. So this is going to flatten the area for me. And it's also creating material discharge of stone. So as you can see, the bulldozer is pulling to the side there. So that's one of the reasons why I'm using vehicle control add-on, because it would be very difficult, I think, without it. Reverse. I'm just going to slightly overlap. Well, hello, Jess. Welcome. It's getting dark on the map, so I thought I would switch over to doing some terraforming. I'm trying to get us some stone. So all of this is getting turned into stone because I think we got plenty of dirt. So in case anyone doesn't know, this is Jess from the 3Js. So be sure to check out the 3Js channel. She also plays on this map on occasion. And she plays on Zelonka, and I think probably a few other maps she's on. She also plays with Juan, her husband, on, oh, I forget what's the map he's playing on. It's like a time traveling map. So you start off like in the 1950s, and you start off with equipment, and then you slowly progress and grow from there, as I think one in-game year equals one real year, I think. And so if it's like 1950 you start at, and you pass 1 year, then it's 1951. Once you reach 1951, you unlock like new equipment that was developed in that time or released at that time. Through the years, there you go. So that's the Western Wilds on is the map, and then Through the Years is the mod he's using to play. So I would definitely check that out if you want to see gameplay that has like older tractors and stuff, and you want to see sort of a challenge. Because that's a challenge mod right there. Definitely check out like the parsnips and I think the root crops, because it's a bit challenging to do that with the limited equipment that you have back in the day. So yeah, definitely check out their channel and those streams. It's pretty cool. Hey, let's see here. I gotta line up here. I'm gonna turn this on. So I think this is going to be my last pass that I make because I'm getting pretty close to the tree line. So I might go down the other side, I think. And this will be like 100% flattened, just so everyone knows. I'm not exactly what I'm going to put in this area. I think I need to cut down more trees, to be honest with you guys, but we'll see. I think I'm also going to put in like a large crane over here. So this might actually just not even become a field. It might just become a forestry loading zone. Okay, there we go. And I've changed up the painting texture to keep track of where I've already worked. So that's sort of why the textures are a little different. I'm going to probably lighten up this area a bit more by turning on the vehicles lights. So just give me a sec here because it is starting to get pretty dark. But the forestry equipment just lightens everything up. So I just go to each of these vehicles and I just turn the lights on. I'm probably going to have to move this forward, I think. Put that there. use my blade to push this forward. There we go. And we'll turn this one on. Perfect. The flat deck truck, I think I'll move. I honestly don't see myself unloading or reloading anytime soon, any heavy equipment. I'll just move this over here. This seems to be our truck stop over here. Kind of like parking all the trailers. Most of this wood is going to get cut down at some point. Just move over here. I think I'll just back this truck up on here. Take up less space. There we go. So most of this will be cut out as well in due time. I like to do the logging during the winter months. So my logging approaches will be a bit limited during the growing season, I guess. So I kind of go flip-flop. I guess for me, I'll be flip-flopping from terrafarming to mining to logging. Is sort of how I think it'll go. We'll get back in here. We'll line up here. Flatten this out. And with this terrafarming mod, I can turn this material into anything. Like it can be dirt, it can be coal, or another fill type on the map if you want to. I think for my purposes, I'm just going to stick with dirt and stone. Maybe not so much the other fill types. I might only switch to that if I start running out of those fill types in the mines, or if I buy like one of the mountain one of the land properties that's just all barren mountain. Then maybe I might switch to a different fill type, just to sort of keep it semi-realistic. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that works for me. So just back up here and lower my blade. That's probably maybe too lower. Let's just put it there. This just pushes the sand to the, or the stone to the side. I guess I could probably do sand too if I wanted. Yeah, you can. You can, like right now I've got the terraforming set to flatten, but you can raise terrain and lower terrain as well if you want, or you can slope terrain. So you're basically using the functions that you get from landscaping mode added to a piece of equipment is what you're doing. And you can change your fill types. So, or material dump. You don't even have to do material dump, by the way. If you just simply want to flatten and paint, you can do that too. So, like all this stone you see here, I could set it where I'm not even getting any of this material to show up. So, there's a lot of role-playing functionality that you can do. But right now I need stone, so I'm making stone material. This map has a roller on it, which I probably would only do painting with. Where is it? I'm not sure if it's in here. Nope. Is it in? Nope. One of these mod folders has it. I know there was a roller. Maybe it's under miscellaneous. Wheel loaders. Let's see. Definitely not that. Don't think it's in here. Let me go in here. It's actually not a roller, a compactor, I guess I should say. It's the real technical term. If I can find it. Which I'll eventually buy because maybe I just want to do painting, right? So I would get this here. It's a compactor, and I can use this with Terrafarm to flatten and compact and paint at the same time. So this is probably what I would use as if I just wanted to do painting, right? Because it seems to be a bit more realistic. It'll also help with creating roads too, because you can drive it like a vehicle and have it put down a paint size that's equivalent to your roller. So it's a little bit easier and more precise if you're using terrafarming. So this would probably be my primary painting tool. Actually, I should probably buy it. I might as well do that now, because I know I'm going to be using this to make roads. It'll make roads a lot easier. I'm going to make it probably maybe a blue color. There we go. Pie. There. That should finish up my terrafarming fleet for now. And I don't know what happened here. Oh yeah, I'm backing up still. So I don't know where that roller went, but I think it's somewhere around here. But I'll be using that for making my roads, I think. That roller. Okay. Let's just move this forward. And I've used the roller on No Man's Land because I was doing a lot of terrafarming on there, and the roller is really awesome when it comes to like just putting down a roadway or smoothing things out. So if you want to like move dirt and get material, I suggest the bulldozer. If you're going to dig a large hole, then you can use an excavator. But for my purposes right now, I just sort of want to flatten out this area. And I do want material, so that's why I'm using a bulldozer. You can use a front end loader, but I find that it will dig too much into the ground. And it's not capable of pushing material to the side. So you fill up pretty quick. So if your purpose is to landscape a lot of material, the front end loader is not really great for that. Because it just digs in, and once the bucket is full, then that's it. You need to back up and dump. Whereas like what you see right now, I can go a long distance and push material to the sides of the blade. So now I'm getting larger piles because I'm working into more of a hill now, and there's a bit of overlap of material. And the steeper the slope, the more of a half blade you want to do. So it may take a lot longer, but I recommend having half of your blade already on flat land, and then have half of your blade cut into fresh material, if that makes any sense. Having a bit of difficulty pushing through. There. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just pushing material forward. Actually, it's not really pushing very well. Let's see. See if I can. Push this all the way back. I might actually have to switch over to the front end loader to push most of this forward, I think. I just back this up here. See if I can find my, here's my roller. I'm just going to move this over to the boat. So this Volvo only has the ability to basically adjust what am I trying to say here? The terrain and paint it. So it can only flatten or it can make slopes. So you can use this as a great tool for making roads. So as I start getting into more of my landscaping projects, most of my construction equipment's going to come in handy. Looks like this grass area could use a cutting, I think. Just gonna park this right here. Oh wait, I think it has a large chirping noise. That's cool. I just noticed that when it chirped. There you go. And I think there's one other thing that I want to buy. Mowers. Oh, I think it's this one that I want to buy. Because this one has the PTO on it. Or will have the PTO. Switch this to blue. There we go. There we go. Oh, cool. I can fix extra life to a license plate. That's cool. Alright, hit OK. Why is it? Let's go front and back. There we go. And buy. That's pretty expensive right there. That's the government building over there. Turn on 90 degrees, snap angle, detect width. I'm gonna adjust my guides a little bit. I think that does it right there. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I think I need to switch this up a little bit. Work with widespread. I don't want widespread. There we go. I did it. There we go. This is going to get turned into silage. Let's see if I can cut this way. I don't own this land here, I don't think. Oh dear. Oh, that's interesting. If you bump into it, it turns it on. That's weird. I'm gonna bump into it again and see what happens. Because that was weird. I did not know you could bump your machine into it to activate it. Let's just lower everything down. I bump into this? Oh, oh, that is so cool. Oh, it's moving it out of the way. Look at that. It's afraid of me. But as soon as you back up, It's whenever you drive onto this is where it moves forward. Okay, that's kind of cool. I thought you had to push the pusher to get it to move, but apparently it reacts to vehicles being close to it. I did not know that. Learn something every day. That bod has been out since like the early inception of Farm Sim 22, so. Huh. I'll have to keep that in mind next time. I'm gonna go all the way to the end here. And then I'm gonna do a headland. Sort of like this. Now apparently, whoops, this, I'll be able to pull the baler and everything behind this too, apparently. So, but I don't have it over here. I don't know how far my property line goes. I guess that's about as far as it goes. I'll probably turn around up here and somehow. I gotta figure out where my edge is. That's about where it is, I guess. I'm just gonna cut this way. Hello, the sim guy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. It's a nice sunny day today, which is nice. Well, cloudy, I guess. It was sunny this morning. Our weather changes quite a bit where I live. And I'm trying out the vertical and horizontal live streams again. Oops, so I forgot to reset that. That's actually supposed to be 0. There, that's actually supposed to be 0. I forgot to reset it. So actually I'm at 0 technically. I just forgot to hit the reset button on it, so thank you. I did donate $37 to Extra Life, what was it, 2 days ago, I think. This month I'm just taking a bit of a break, so I'm only doing 2 streams for Extra Life this month. And then, let's see, we are in the month of March. Probably maybe April, I'll probably do more Extra Life streams during that month. Oh, hello, Tori. What's MPW stand for? Yep, I will let you know for sure. So this month will be two Extra Life live streams. And then all of the rest of the time will be just a regular live stream. I'm hoping by April, or even maybe this month, I'll have something set up for doing vertical live streams for Extra Life. Just have to get the scenes set up. Oh, okay. What was the typo where it's supposed to be? Because not sure what that is. Was that supposed to be now? What is going on? Oh, it's a little bunny. Fluffin'. Is that your little friend? Oh, hello. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, that's Hello Jess. That one I know. There we go. So how have you been so far, Fluffin' Bunny? I'm just gonna get all this cut up here. I think I'm gonna head back the other direction. Let's see. Woohoo! Oh, I see. Yep, right. I'm I'm not saying a thing. To my knowledge, it's a bad thing. And one is married to her, so he knows best. Okay, I'm gonna flip this way. I have a feeling I'm probably going to need to do some landscaping over here to make this look a little nicer. Maybe. I'm not sure. Actually, I honestly don't know if that government building's going to stay there the entire time. We kind of just threw it down there. I think I made the mistake of spelling the name wrong once or twice too. I'm not sure if I did an IE. I did something else, I think. Can't remember what I did. I just know that I spelt it wrong a couple of times. Well, more than once anyways. But I can't remember how I did it. But I think I've learned how to spell it correctly. Alright. I'm gonna make a headland along here. Oh, we're just being cautious. Just cautious. It's always, you know, everything has a warning label, right? It's a safe place to express her boundaries in life. Okay, why is this area not able to be mowed? I thought I owned this land. I get, maybe not so much, maybe. Let's just go around this way. Oh, there you go. See? There. I agree. It's part of the warning label. Let's just turn this way. I'll go over here. This is one of my favorite mowing pieces of equipment. Okay, I think I got this all sorted out now. Just gonna go along here. this way. I'm probably not going to collect this tonight. That's probably going to be on another stream when it's lighter. But I kind of want to just get it cut down is sort of what I'm trying to do. We'll go this way. I think I'll just turn off my engine right there. Oh boy, that's a huge warning label right there. May blow up in the face and cause bodily harm or death. Ooh. Juan, thank you for the warning. I'll duly noted. I will be very cautious. I can see it's very volatile product here. I do not want to have anything blow up in my face or cause any death or bodily harm. Could be very detrimental to my health. Okay, that's that button. There we go. Now let's see if I can squeeze just along the edge here. Oh, not quite. I'm gonna back up a bit. It doesn't bow very much. Right. We'll go this way. That is very true. So, just to let everyone know, I think there's a large Steam sale for Farming Simulator 22. So you might want to check that out if you're interested in buying DLCs or buying the game itself. The game's been out for about what, I think 2 years now. So there's been a lot of content put out, like DLCs and stuff, so if you guys have been waiting for a sale, this is probably your time to do it. And Steam is a store for PC players, by the way. So something to mention, if you've purchased the Giants version of the game, that will not work. So just keep that in mind. I mean, you'd have to stick with the platform, the Giants platform. But if you own a copy of Steam, the Steam copy, then it's worth your while to look into it and buy some DLCs. So the bundles then, right? Or season pass. So a season pass basically has a large amount of content in it. So it basically is the content for an entire year of 1 year essentially. If anyone is wondering what the season pass is. So it's a bundle of DLCs essentially. And I think we've had like 2 season passes since the game has been out. So myself, I always get the season pass because generally, well, I play a lot of farm sim, and I at some point enjoy trying out all of the different pieces of equipment that Giants releases. Yep, so 50% off on bundles. That's pretty good. That's extremely good. That's not pretty good. That's awesome in my mind. It's well worth it, especially if you like this type of gameplay. I don't think I ever get bored of doing farm sim. For those that are watching my vertical stream, there's a lot of conversation happening in my horizontal stream in case anyone's wondering what I'm talking about or who I'm talking to. I did forget to pin the streams in the chats. I think I'll do that right now. I'm still working on trying to perfect my to-do list. I think I'll do that now. Just give me a sec here. So this one's my vertical. And I'll just pin this, I guess. I think I can pin this. Pin. And for my, let's see if I still have audio over here. Yep. Still do. And we'll get the horizontal feed. Copy. I forgot to shut off the live interactions. There we go. Pinned. Alright, move my chats over so I can watch both chats. There we go. So have this equipment up here. Okay, that should do it. Shut that off. I think that's fine there. How's the grass over here? I bet you have to cut over here at some point. Not quite, but getting there. You have something for me. Okay. I'm intrigued. My interest has been piqued. The sim guy has something for me. Dun dun dun. Virtual life link. Oh, my donation page? Absolutely. Let me find it. Do 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 do. Gosh. Give me a sec here. I'll get it for you. One moment. Extra life. Okay, my page. Get page link. Copy. There you go. That'll take you to my extra life page. And then everything is there. My hope is to, at some point on this map, once I get into construction, like, especially like right over here, essentially, I'll be putting down, I don't know, like certain zones that will have certain donators' names to it. So as I progress on this map, you'll probably see like, I'm just going to throw this out here as an example because I haven't really figured out what I'm going to put in here. But let's say I put a sheep farm in here in this area. I might call it like the Sim Guy sheep farm or something like that. I'll probably have a better name than that. I mean, instead of just sheep farm, wool production. Uh, I don't know. But anyways, it'll have a name of whoever donates, and it'll be in their name for donating is what I'm gonna do. Is what I've got planned. So, I think this area will probably be called the lumber yard, and it'll be named after someone. First, because I'm not sure exactly what's going to be here, but it seems to be like a loading zone, lumber loading zone. Alright. We're going to go ahead and just sort of get this all cleaned up. Let's see, is my lights all on? Yes, it is. That's at least what I sort of want to do. Whoa! There we go. This is a bit bumpy. What I see. Okay, so what you did was done. Let's see what the sim guy, sorry, did. I will refresh here. Okay, so I'm up to $309. So wowzers. All right, let's go to donations. There we go. So we got everybody. We got a top donor, the sim guy who has donated $100 to Extra Life. Oh, 520 now? Oh boy, what's going on here? Let me refresh a few times here. Let's see. I'll have to hit refresh a few times. Go donor here. Donations. Yep. Let's see here. Of 520. No, 520 total for the team. Yes, we're up to 520 total for the team. Okay, so we're at, okay, so the sim guy, just to point this out, is thank you, dude, $100. He's my top donor right now, so 2 thumbs up to you for your donation today to Extra Life. That I really appreciate it because it's getting us up there. And then because of your donation, it's raised my page to $309 for my donation page, and then the team page, we're up to $522 to try to reach our goal. So that is like super awesome, dude. I just want to shout that out to you, man. Thank you so much for your generous donation. I think that's like, I don't know. I think that's the top donation that we've gotten for an entire team. I don't think anyone else has beaten that, to tell you the truth. Let me see here. I have to go to the 3J's page because that's my top donor anyways. Top donations on my page. I think you might have it for the entire team too. Let me see. Team pages, roster, donations. Yes, you're the overall top donator, the sim guy. So super duper awesome on your part, man. You are top of the line. You are the king of the king for donations so far. So thank you so much, my friend. And that is just fantastic. I'm tickled pink over this. Wow. So thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A million thanks on behalf of the entire team. Yeah, and he's part of the team, folks. So there you go. Oh dear. It looks like a competition. Wow. Ah, wow. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, like I said, he is a part of the team as well. So he's got his own donation page as well. So this is just wow. Yeah, this is like wow. Um, I'm speechless right now. I don't know what else to say. Wow. Okay. So, my friend, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I can say. The kids thank you too. Man, wow. Yep, that's quite all right. We've got an entire year, folks, so you don't have to donate now. You've got our goals are all set for an entire year, so definitely when you can, just donate when you can. Every little bit helps. Um, and it just overall is awesome. It helps the kids. There are a lot of kids that are sick, and it makes their lives a lot easier. Just picture yourself in a hospital, or maybe even not just a hospital, having to live your entire life with a disability or a sickness, and that's what this whole foundation or what this charity is for, just to make kids' lives even better and happier as they go through their treatments or their visits to the hospital for whichever reason that may be. Um, and I'll just post the donation page into the vertical stream as well. So if anyone wants to check it out, uh, you can use that link as a means to check out the team information, who's donated, and everything like that. So everything is fully linkable, so you'll be able to check out the 3J's team and all of our other team members as well, and who's donated and contributed. And we also post our backstories on there. We post links to our live streams on there. There's a lot of information. If you just want to learn about Extra Life, there's a lot of content from the Extra Life website that will tell you about what it is, how you can get involved with a toolkit. There's toolkits there too. You don't have to live stream. There's all sorts of people that do other things too, like walkathons. What else? They do bottle drives. They do car washes. You know, all of the old style traditional ways. There's what's that? There's the board games too, Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm drawing a blank right now. Someone help me out. 'Cause, I can't remember what tabletop games. That's right. That's what I'm looking for. Tabletop games for Extra Life, and they'll live stream it too. So definitely amazing what all sorts of people do to get involved in Extra Life. There's Discord channels too as well for Extra Life. Myself, I'm in the Extra Life Discord channel. I'm in our own team-based channel as well. Let's see, Discord. Here's our team Discord. I think that's going to work, is it? Not sure. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe it's not working. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Miracle Virtual Farming for Miracles Discord channel. There's regional Extra Life Discord channels as well. So all sorts of stuff out there. It's crazy. I'm gonna try to clean up most of this gravel. This is like cool. So the sim guy, I'm going to be putting you down as my top donor for my next Extra Life live stream. As you know, I mention people's names and stuff like that, so I will definitely be putting you down. You've beaten Scroft. He was my previous top donor. So we'll get you in as top donor for the next live stream. When is that Extra Life live stream that I'm doing? I think it's next week. Not tomorrow, but next week. Let me go to my channel, to my community page. Let's see. My schedule. Yeah, so on the 11th, that'll be my Extra Life live stream. So I'm doing 2 this month, so I will be putting you down as top. And then I've got another one on the 25th. And then I'm not sure what April will be like. I have a feeling I'll probably do a stream every week during April. We'll see once we get to the end of March here. So very exciting. I'm enjoying it. Okay, well, I appreciate it. The kids appreciate it as well. That's what it's all about. And guys, you gotta check out the Sim Guy's channel too. He does content creation too. He's joined myself and the 3Js on a few joint streams, and he's done some solo content as well. Piggy bank, yes. Alright, why is this not flattening? There we go. So, and then for my goal, like I said, if I will be matching dollar for dollar at the end of the year, up to $1,000, which is my goal. So if we make it to $1,000, at least on my page, I will be throwing in $1,000 myself. So. And I believe the 3Js has a very similar approach as well. This is quite messy. Yeah, there you go. So the 3J's channel is doing that as their goal. I'm fairly confident that both of us will reach our goals. And then once I reach my goal, I'll probably start focusing more on other team members that need maybe extra assistance with reaching their goals as well. So if I hit like my goal ahead of time, then I'll be switching gears and trying to help others reach their goal as best that I can. I'm not exactly sure how I'll do that. Maybe more joint streams. I don't know. But either way, we'll get hopefully everyone at their goal one way or another. And I'll keep everyone up to date as best that I can on BC charities as well. So there are other organizations that also raise money for BC children's hospitals. We just finished a big month in February because they have done a lot of fundraising in general for BC children's hospitals. And then I'm hoping that maybe next year we'll change the hospital up. I'm very, very adamant at keeping a bit of variety. Unforgiven Heat. Oh yes. There we go. I got some server lag happening here. I'm not exactly sure how much stone this is. This is definitely not 1,000,000 liters, I don't think. Says giggle. Serious? I like your observations. Oh, there's a little deer. Little deer, you gotta stay out of my construction zone. Oh, Yep, for sure, the sim guy. Um, you have an awesome day at work, and thank you so much for your generous donation. That is just awesome. All right, let's. I think we should probably definitely do that. Yeah, or at least one of us, or have it as a team goal as well. We could probably do it as a team goal, or an individual. That probably be better. Team goal, maybe. I'll lower my bucket down a little bit. Yep, I definitely agree. Um, yeah, I agree. Um, I'm still optimistic to see if we can hit the 10K. If we do, that would be super awesome. I'm not entirely sure if we will, but we'll have to see. There's just so much time ahead of us. But if we don't reach the 10K goal, then I would think that we would try like maybe a much smaller goal, like what, and use your idea. Or somehow incorporate it in next year's in some capacity. We'll have to put that on a note somewhere so we don't forget. Because I don't really want to forget that idea. And then the other item, of course, which I think we'll definitely remember, is changing up the hospital. And then trying to figure out a way how to make a decision on what hospital to go with. We got lots of time to do that still. Because that'll be for 2025. Alright, we're gonna unload up here. I guess I'm cleaning this up a little easier than the dirt that I had before. Alright, I'm gonna go in here. Oh, I like that idea. I honestly think we'll grow in time as our channels grow, and then other team members come on board with the team. I'm certain that we could probably easily hit like large numbers like that. I think that would be like amazing if we get like that amount of money for charity. So, and as a contributor, I I still have to put in my order for my T-shirt. So as I achieve certain goals, I can get a T-shirt, I think, and other promotional content as well. I just haven't ordered my T-shirt yet. And that comes free. I just have to put that in the mail. Yep, as long as we just stay the course, I'm certain it will happen. You're going to get an email. I got an email from them once I hit the achievement. I haven't looked at the email yet. I got it like a few days ago, or during my last stream, because I hit the $200 mark for collecting donations. And then you'll also get a, I guess, a promotion code for Final Fantasy V. There's like I guess a cosmetic unlock. So I got that as an email too, I guess. So there are different promotional unlocks for people that live stream. If you help your streamer reach their goals, they can get different promotional items and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly what the Extra Life Final Fantasy thing does. I don't play Final Fantasy, so I guess maybe I might have to look at that if it's free. I do like playing MMOs. So yeah, I know you guys just unlocked it, so there should be a link, an email sent to you. I'm guessing it'll take you to an order form to put in your sizes, I guess. Yeah, it might take a few days. And that's if you go with the subscription plan that, or like there's that when you sign up you pay them like $15 or whatnot, which I did. Hello Nick Kelly, welcome. And you're on my vertical stream. Welcome aboard, bud. got some great news. The Sim Guy donated $100 for Extra Life. So he's the team's top donor at the moment for individual donations. Yeah, it's a separate email. So you have to be, when you reach your achievement goals for Extra Life, you have to watch out for the rewards that you receive from them. So it could be like a promotion code. It might be a t-shirt that you can order. So I'm just saying this in general for anyone that becomes a live streamer for Extra Life and reach their goals. So just keep that in mind. So I'm mentioning most of this stuff for our team members and also for anyone that wants to join the team. So you can gain rewards with Extra Life, just to let you know. So you might get like a game code, or maybe a shirt or anything else that they are featuring to reward anyone that is doing live streams for Extra Life. So yep, the vertical one is different layout, and I'm showing all screen on that. Also, the scenes are more simplified. At some point, I might put in some other overlays, but at the same time, because I'm streaming 2 times, I don't want to use up too much bandwidth. So that's kind of always a bit of a balancing act. My PC can handle it. It's just more or less whether or not I have the bandwidth to do it. I haven't had any bandwidth issues, so. But that's going to be my format going forward. You'll probably see vertical and live. For the amount of views right now, I'm getting more people viewing on the vertical than what I am on the horizontal. So, which is sort of what my intention is. Yeah, you'd have to randomly find me inside of the shorts feed. And there's a certain way that you can search for that. I think if you go on your phone, up at the top is, I think, where you can find vertical live streams. There's a specific way of doing it, apparently. But for the most part, most of my traffic is from random swipes. So as they're swiping through short videos, they'll come across me inside their swipes. And then if they like what they see, they'll subscribe and stay. If they don't, they just keep on swiping until they find content that they are interested in seeing. It's still fairly new, and it's going to take a while for it to be adopted as a norm, but I can already tell you that I've already doubled the amount of views compared to my horizontal. It's not to say that people will stay, but it just adds an extra search algorithm to my content. So it's just me tapping into more searchable tools, essentially. Whether or not people will like my content, I don't know. but that's entirely up to them. But the more visibility you get means the higher chance of probability of more people hitting the like button and hitting the subscribe button. And that's what the purpose of what I'm trying to do. Some people might use it more or less to just do strictly all short vertical content live streams. And that's obviously an option as well. And then for my statistics, I get my shorts views to go up, and that live stream goes for my viewing hours. So I'm actually, through my vertical stream, I'm actually ticking 2 of my ore boxes, essentially. So for my shorts, I don't need viewing hours. I just need views, essentially, right? Because that's how shorts work. It's not the amount of content being watched. It's how many people actually view your content. So even if a person watches it for like 1 second, or they just visit me once, that's 1 tick off of the shorts category, right? And then then that content gets turned into a live, which means that people who are watching it, that ticks off that algorithm as well. So I'm actually increasing not only my visibility, but I'm also taking advantage of all of my methodologies of getting monetized at this moment. And then I'm also, with my horizontal stream, I'm still keeping my traditional audience happy, because they can still watch me horizontal if I want to. If I went 100% vertical, there is the risk of me losing probably all of my subscribers if I went 100% vertical. So because I don't want to lose all my horizontal viewers, I still live stream horizontal. So how my method of doing things right now is that I am optimizing my channel fully, essentially. And then YouTube has gone on the record to say that they plan to do more tools for PC users to live stream vertically. So more tools will probably come in the coming months to a year. So I'm just basically adopting something early on. It didn't take me much to get things sorted out and set up, so I figured, well, what the heck? I might as well just get on board with it now. Adopt it early. And I'm not sure how many other people from the farming simulator community is doing this at the moment. I think I'm probably the only one. There's only one other individual that I think is doing it, which is iFarmer, who's from the UK. But I don't think he intended to do it vertical, because he had some technical difficulties, if I'm not mistaken. But he might just go 100% vertical. It's hard to say. But I definitely get statistical information on short feeds. So I wasn't earlier, my first week, I think, of doing this setup, I didn't quite know how to tell where my viewers are coming from. But there are two algorithms or category algorithms that you hit. There's a vertical live stream, which is a separate category of search, and then there's vertical short searches as well. And then all of the standard search algorithms that you get for like a horizontal is included with the shorts package as well. So that's why I think you get double. So like if someone does a YouTube search for me, or I mean a Google search for me, they will probably pick up my short stream as well. And then all that's really necessary is just making sure that you organize your live streams a bit. You have extra setup processes to do because you need to have a streaming key for both your vertical and your horizontal, because those are two separate keys, right? And then you have to set up two sets of scenes as well. So you got your vertical scenes and then you got your horizontal scenes. This is all done and configured in your OBS or Prism Studios, whichever studio platform you're using. I think I might have to buy a I'm not sure. I think I'll be fine. All right. So, yeah, as long as I'm getting more visibility, that's what my goal is anyways. And then more visibility means the potential of more people subscribing or joining my network or channel. Oh, I rather try playing around with it now so I can figure it out before they optimize it to the point that it's like, oh gee. Because once it goes OG, at that point everybody will be on board with it probably. Then you have a nicer audience than I do, because if I try to do that, my audience unsubscribed. Oh. So is your audience like more into vertical or horizontal? Are you, I think you do horizontal for your PC streaming, right? Yeah, because if you're generally, yeah, so yeah, you're right. Well, see, I could have run into the risk of losing my horizontal audience. So that's, but since now I can do vertical and horizontal, I retain my horizontal audience, and then I gain vertical audience, right? Oh. If I could not do this, I would not switch my platform at all. Uh, because you're correct. If I went fully vertical, my entire audience would go bye-bye. They'd unsubscribe. Without a heartbeat. And that's something that I don't want to do. But this is my second live stream doing it this way. And pretty much everyone has stuck with me. So, and they have kind of figured out exactly how I'm going forward with this, so, which I appreciate. The other thing is I've made sure that I put in good solid descriptions in my videos or my live streams so that people can easily tell, hey, this is a vertical stream versus a horizontal stream, just in case they make the mistake of going to my channel and clicking on the wrong one. If something should go wrong, I will be prioritizing horizontal streams over vertical. So if something changes to the point that something goes wrong and I can't live stream vertical and horizontal, or something gets goofed up, I don't know, because anything could happen. I will always prioritize horizontal over vertical. Because I'm only using the vertical just to get folks to be aware, just as an option to make people aware of my channel through other methodologies. The algorithm also reaches a lot more Canadians on the shorts as opposed to my horizontal. So since I started doing more shorts content, I get more Canadians viewing my content. Because I think how it works is they prioritize the country that you're or region you're from with shorts. The same thing with TikTok. Like I have a TikTok account. I don't stream on TikTok, but I get probably about 95% of the TikToks that I swipe through are all Canadians because I'm a Canadian. And then I probably get maybe 5% that are American. So on TikTok, that's prioritized. Same with Facebook Reels as well. Yeah, that's probably a good point. It just depends on your audience. But I do notice that I'm getting a very diverse viewership now. So I get more Canadian viewers. I also get much younger viewers. So with my verticals, usually I average for age bracket of folks that are in the probably 30 to 65 range with my verticals. And then since I started doing shorts, I get actually people that are in a much younger age bracket. So some teenagers, I get a lot more 20-year-olds. So my short content is more viewed by a younger audience. And then my short content, like I said, is mostly Canadians. More Canadians are viewing. Whereas with my before doing shorts, I had more or less people from India. I had a lot of Americans. Canadians weren't even on the list. They were like at the lower end of the percentage scale. So I'm actually hitting more Canadians now. I guess so. But short content has always been that way. So, like, whichever platform you're on, generally it will only go to your local regional. It'll prioritize your local region. For you, you're an American, so you're not going to see much of a difference there because you're already in the United States, right? And your channel is US based, so it's probably you're not going to see much of a difference, I don't think. Because usually there are a lot more Americans in the world, I think, because there's over 1 billion in population, whereas other populations in the world is a little bit less. Who are you talking to, Mini Thing? Oh, hey, Milo girl. I am talking to Nick Kelly on my horizontal stream at the moment. So I've got 2 chats going at the moment. One for the vertical, which you're in right now, and I'm talking to Nick, Jess, and a whole whack of people on the horizontal stream. But I'm paying attention to both chats, though. But I'm glad to see that you came aboard to say hi. I don't think she can see that, Jess, because she's over on the other one, so... She's on the other chat. Just hit the link, click the pinned link at the top of the chat, and that will take you to my horizontal stream. And then you'll see the chat that's going on the horizontal stream. It does seem like I'm talking to myself, yes. I'm actually kind of shocked at how well I'm doing at managing my chats. I think I've been more focused on chats than I've ever been in my entire streaming career. So people should give me like a 2 thumbs up for my uberness of trying to be effective. There's Milo girl. Welcome aboard. Yep, I'll definitely get used to it. So I think tonight I'm gonna try to see that Dune movie. I'll probably go to a late night movie if I can. I haven't been to the movies in a long time. So I'm gonna like end my stream at 5 and start looking at movie options and see if I can go to the movie theater and watch that movie. Is it really good? I thought so. Oh. And I'm looking forward to it. I honestly think this go at Dune movies is awesome. I think they're really doing a good job with it. And I hope whoever is directing these Dune movies does all of the other books too, if the other books get done. So I've watched the mini series on the Sci-Fi Channel. That was I enjoyed that, but for what it was, because they had a very limited budget to do that one, but I think they did a really good job. And they stretched it into 3 episodes, which was like 2 hours each. And they did 2 books. They did Children's of Dune, and they also did the original Dune book too. So I enjoyed it. The first movie I didn't like that much, but I guess maybe that's what it was at that time, because that came out in the 50s or 60s or something. But I watched it. I didn't enjoy it. But this movie, the Dune movies, I think they did really good. I think they brought Christopher Walken in, right, for this movie? Doesn't feel like 2.5 hour. Oh, 2. Doesn't feel like it is a 2.5 hour movie. That's probably because they put a lot of action into it, I bet. The other, which is probably why they did that, probably on purpose, to get away from some of the criticisms that they had with the previous movies that they've ever done in this franchise, because it was way too dramatic, like soap opera-ish, and people didn't kind of criticized it for that. And yes, I am doing a lot of rock killing. I don't think you really can kill rocks, to tell you the truth, but I'm doing mining at the moment. Well, sort of. Landscaping, I guess, is probably what it is. I'm trying to flatten everything out, so this is just a part of the first stage, I guess. I'm trying to get all this dirt out of the way, I guess. When I seen a poor cute mini red heart-shaped pillow laying in the parking lot in the mini rain, it has many hearts on it with the word I love. You poor mini thing was so rejected and neglected, I picked it up and took it home and saved its mini life. It's now all warm and cozy on my mini bed. I have a new cute mini heart, mini pillow to sleep with. See, that is just awesome. You gave that little pink pillow heart a new home. I'm surprised that someone would throw that out. It's something that could be easily repurposed or given to someone as a gift. It might have been a Valentine's gift, maybe. It's new. I think it was accidentally dropped. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because we just had Valentine's Day not too long ago, like a couple of weeks ago, so yeah, they must have dropped it. gonna try to scoop this dirt up off the edge here. Oh, a little bit of server lag. Slowly getting a nice pile of stones here. Maybe mini pond. I'm so happy I've found it. It's so cute. Nope, I definitely agree. Austin Butler, I'm trying to... Oh yes, he's the guy that did Elvis. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to do a good job or not. But I've seen him in a few different shows, and he's a really good upcoming actor, I think. So I think him being in this film is really going to help his career. A mini pawn about it yesterday. Oh, yep. Fair enough. I wasn't too sure about the Aquaman actor. I think he did all great. I was kind of like, I don't know. I don't know about him being in this film, but I think he does a good Duncan, Idaho. Yeah, one of the main villains. He definitely has the body type for it, because Faye Rotha is very thin, athletic, and is supposed to represent like a pretty boy, a very selfish pretty boy in the film, I guess. But a villain. The only thing is I just wasn't too sure whether or not if that actor would be able to play a villain. Was my only real concern. But the one that plays Raban, I knew he was going to do well at it. Bastatila, whatever his name is. I can't remember. I just slaughtered his name. I'm sorry if you ever watch my live stream. I'm so sorry. Alright, we're gonna go this way. And then I forget the actor who plays the actual Baron Harkonnen. I think he does a good job too. I had no concerns about that. The actor who plays what is it, Paul Atreides, I wasn't too sure if he would do a good job, but I think he did an excellent job based on the first film that I watched. So this is a lot of this might actually be 1,000,000 liters of stone. I'm just gonna say that right now. Once you get it all piled up, it's not until you have it piled up that you start to realize just how much stone you have. Alright. I don't think I can really get the rest of this because it's a little bit too lumpy. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I have a few extra trees out there that are sitting around, so I'll probably have to move those into position. I'll just park this here. There. It is definitely very peaceful. Let's just push this over here. Let's see if I can latch onto that. There we go. Just tow you away. Mini pretzel time. So this is looking nice in here, nice and flat. You ate popcorn for the first time at the movie since having wisdom teeth removed. It was so amazing. I bet. You're probably like, finally some real food. Let's just push that like that. Turn this way. Try to straighten all of this out, I guess. Try to pick up some of these logs. I'm sorry, Milo girl. It's a casualty, yes. Oh. Let's see if I can rotate this around. This is just weird. I don't know why it's acting like that. Oh well, I think I'm just gonna winch them out. That's just too weird. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, that's very true. But you know what? I think someone like donated what was it $50 on your channel, Jess, to save trees? Someone donated money to save some trees. I think. Let's see here. Yep. Mini Bunny did. Fluffin' Bunny did. Yep. How many trees were saved? Yeah, so there you go. 10 trees were saved. So Juan's conservation efforts are in full bloom now. If I had to agree to that, I'd probably grow like gray hair. Just thinking about it makes me think of gray hair. Okay. Oh, me without a doubt. I'm definitely a tree murderer. Alright, we'll go grab this tree. Yes, I got all of them. Let's just haul these out. But I did put in a mini road. I should show you the mini road that I made. It's a very mini road. I'm a mini serial tree killer. That is very true. I do not deny it. Have to be locked away for mini life? Oh dear. Lock and key. Oh, are you gonna give me the key so I can escape? I'll take the key to escape. Here, we gotta detach. Go like this. It's too late. You put the key with the lock, so I've got my hands on the key now. It's too late, Milo girl. It's too late. Alright, let's go in here. I think it is. right, let's rotate this around. Isn't Band-Aids in the shape of a Reese's cup? Uh, that could be. Alright, we'll put this over here. I dropped a few over here too. Put this down in here. Put that in there. There we go. So that's, I guess I just walk up to it now? Or how? Alright, let's push that forward. And it's at the end. There we go. Perfect. I don't know if I have any more mini trees kicking around. I think that's all of them. We gotta... I'm gonna show you my mini path, I think. That's shortly. Have to move some of this stuff out of the way here first. I am very sorry, my little girl. I'm going to show you that I did plant a tree, though. I'm very proud of it in a second here. I just got to move this stuff here, and then I'll show you what I did. I'm very proud of it. I have to put more mini trees down, though, at some point. I'm just going to sell this first, though. See if I can get that on there. Turn around. Yeah, I got like mini flowers in there, and I got like a nice mini tree, and it looks lovely. Is it pink? No, this one's not pink. That's gonna go into a different one. I'll show in a moment here once I get this stuff moved. It's got a ring around it too with flowers. I do gotta put a pink one in somewhere. So I'll show you. I just gotta get this stuff out of here. I'll show you the mini path, and I'll show you the mini tree. Well, I guess it's not really a mini tree. Well, I think you'll still call it a mini tree when you see it. Okay. Let's go find it. It's over here somewhere. Go all the way down here. These are all the other trees. Those ones don't really. It's right over here. Oh dear. That was a leap and bound. Okay, where is it? I think we gotta go along here. This is gonna be a mini road along here at some point. Oh, and we got. Oh yeah, there's the mini tree. I'll get closer to it in a sec. So I put this lovely little mini tree in. Welcome back, Michael. Oh, there we go. It's a nice strong tree. It has a nice protective little ring around it. And it has all these little flowers and shrub friends around it. So it's very happy. It gets to have a nice hug from all these little plants. And these mini flowers and mini, I don't know what those are. Are those daisies? Mini daisies? And mini vines? And mini shrubs? With a little mini ring around it to protect it. Oh dear. I don't know if that will ever happen, my little girl. Oh, alright, I am on notice. Juan, you're looking very good right now, just to tell you that. I'm in the mini doghouse right now. Alright. And then I made a mini path. I made a mini path. Look, see, I got like this little mini path here. It goes all the way around here. And then I put some mini grass on the one side. Yep, there we go. Yes, you are. You're very spicy right now. Woo! I'm gonna need a glass of milk. That's how spicy you are. Oh, I'll show you. Woo. It's hard to see because it's so dark. So I painted in, this was, you've seen that already. I put this little mini grass in here on this side of the road. So I have mini grass here to go along the boundary of the field. There we go. And then it takes you to the mini tree. There's gonna be another mini tree put in. I gotta put one in, I'm gonna use them as kind of like a little island. Or a roundabout sort of thing. Right, we're gonna go up here. And my straw stuff is not coming out. I don't know why. I'll have to look at that later, I guess. Yep, a mini tree. Some gold over here. Put that in there. I think I got some more stuff over here to move. Oops, server lag. I'm gonna try to get most of this stuff picked up before I end the stream. Okay, grab that. I think that does it. Let's swing around this way. I have one piece of gold over here.